So if that took place in the first fruits, is that going to take place in the main harvest? Well, he said the dead in Christ will rise first. So maybe there's a trump. And I don't know if anybody's heard it, but my wife and I thought we've heard a trumpet sound. Okay, this is a phenomenon that's happening around the world. A guy called me about 2 months ago. He lives in Oregon and Washington out there. He listened to me online. One time he was on a boat on the ocean. He said, hey, I'm calling you, I asked some Bible questions. And then he called me up. He said, hey, you won't believe what happened to me. And I said, and he started going. I said to him, you heard trumpet sound, didn't you? He said, for an hour. He said, I couldn't believe it. He said, a friend called me 3 in the morning. He said, you got to get out on the porch. He said, I listened to the most soothing sound of a shofar trumpet for an hour. I said, did you record it? He said, I can't believe I forgot. I was so overwhelmed with that. Jen and I thought we heard it in Australia. Before a concert, what do the instruments people do? They got to warm up, right? And so at the first trump, possibly the dead rise. Okay, and possibly Brother Sam Gipp thinks there's a 40-day gap in there. I don't know how many. I don't know if you can put a gap in there. But on the last trump, that's when we're caught up in the air. Okay, so you got first trump, last trump. Is there a span in there? There might be. I don't know. All I know that when I hear it, we're out of here. And that's a good deal. Now, I'm thinking it's a springtime happening, and usually come July or the first day of the summer, rats stink. Got to go another year. And I'm always, at that time, I'm hoping this theory is wrong, or it could happen at any time. But here's the one that stumps people. If you would look in Luke 17. Luke 17. Now, you get a lot of Christians, they think they're going into tribulation, and I don't argue with them. I just tell them, hey, if you have a good time. And I tell them what they should be doing if they think they're going in. I said, you better get over to Jordan, buy some property, and get some preparedness stuff. You better become a Mormon. They got a lot of stuff. Okay? In Luke 17, here's the one that gets them. Verse 34, I tell you, in that night there shall be 2 men in one bed, and one shall be taken and the other left. 2 women shall be grinding together, one shall be taken and the other left. 2 men shall be in a field, and one shall be taken and the other left. And then you go into the 10 virgins, and 5 are wise and 5 are not. This is the gleanings portion. You see, this is what's stumping a lot of Christians because they don't see the difference between Israel and the church. How can you not see the difference?
There's an odd phenomenon that has been reported around the world where loud noises can be heard that actually seem to emanate from the very sky itself. Sound ranges from loud pulsing booms with audio that seems almost musical. The phenomena is so common that it has even been given a name, skyquakes. No one knows the source of these skyquakes, but some theorists speculate that the sounds could be possible extraterrestrial or UFO origins. One thing is certain, these strange sounds have been reported by news outlets all over the world.
There's been a lot of buzz over the last few weeks about strange sounds being heard in the atmosphere. People around the world and here at home have reported hearing some bizarre noises.
That heard a loud boom coming from the skies last night.
Heard and felt a loud noise around 12:30 Central Time this afternoon.
The area's been plagued by loud booming sounds. Problem is, no one knows where the sound is coming from.
I'm going to try and describe it for everyone here, okay? If you took a whale's mating call, added a 5th grader learning to play French horn, and threw in some cheeseball ghost sound effects from a haunted house, that would be like the noise that a lot of people woke up to in St. Paul this morning.
What is it?
Sounds like a train.
Where's it coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from over there.
Where?
No, there's nothing there.
I've never heard out like it.
Seriously freaking me out. Like a really big train.
I've never heard out like this before. Sounds like ships, horns. That's freaky.
It's like the troll hunter, the big troll.
What's that? Wow. I feel it rumbling.
Yeah.
My God. Is it coming from over there?
Check.
Up there where that light is. Well, freaky, look. That light. In the sky. Well, my God. That is freaky. Mistä vitusta toi tulee?
Se escuchan entero brígido, weón. Que la cagó.